It's Giant Mountains ASMR. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I always fuck up my intro. I fucked it up in the last video that I just made. Anyways, so for today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my rankings of the Tortured Poets Department, the anthology version by Taylor Swift. I did get a request to do this video a couple months ago, but I tried to film it and like my heart just wasn't in it, and I don't know, I feel like I needed to have more time to like really ruminate and like get to know the album better. So it's been 4 months since the album came out, so here are my rankings that I just made right now. I did one of those song sorters that they have on Tumblr, and I filled that out. And so here we go. So if you don't know anything about this album, sorry, I gotta move this. It has 31 tracks, 31 tracks, and I'm going to be sharing my rankings with all of them. And for the songs that I don't like as much, I'm not really going to be talking about them, but the songs that I love or that just like intrigue me in some sort of a way, I'm going to be talking about those a little bit more. So in number 31, so the bottom place, I have I Can Fix Him. No, really, I can. I don't have much to say about the song other than I think it is one of the worst songs that she's ever released. And that's my hot take of the day. Number 30, I have The Manuscript. There's nothing like wrong with this song. It's just like the piano in the beginning is like very piercing to my ears, so I never really feel inclined to listen to it. Like, I honestly don't really know much of the melody off the top of my head, and it's just really not what I'm into. Number 29, I have the title track, The Tortured Poets Department. I also think that this is one of the worst songs that she's ever released. But maybe that's just because I hate Maddie Healy. Number 28, I have The Alchemy. This song just really doesn't connect with me in any way. I don't really know why. I think it's just something in like the vocal delivery. It's just not for me. Number 27, I have LOML, Lamu, Loss of My Life. Again, there's just something in this song, and I usually love a piano ballad, but there's just something about it that just like really doesn't resonate with me. So that's why it's here. I don't really listen to it. Okay, now we're getting into the tracks that I actually like don't really skip. Number 26 is Thank You, Amy. I do frequently skip this song, but I listen to it sometimes. It actually makes me feel very emotional. Just because if you know like everything she's been through, it's just, yeah, but sonically it's just not my favorite, and I feel like the song is a lot longer than it needs to be. Number 25 is The Black Dog. This I know is such a hot take, and it's gonna get me in trouble with all the other Swifties. But I don't know. There's just, again, something about it. It just doesn't really connect with me that much. I don't hate it. I just don't go out of my way to listen to it. I've never been like, I really need to hear The Black Dog right now. Number 24 is Robin. It's a sweet song, but the melody is very dragged out. So honestly, this one, The Black Dog and Thank You, Amy can all be kind of like interchangeable for me. Number 23 is Clarabow. I don't hate this song. It just, I don't listen to it a lot because it just makes me feel very emo. And that's really all I'm gonna say about that. Number 22 is Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. again, I know this is a very hot take, but it's just the way, and this is gonna sound so mean, but the way people act about this song makes me cringe. They're like, you should be, and they're just like, I don't know, they're just like, like, I'm so cool and blah. It literally has nothing to do with Taylor. It has to do with other people's reception of the song, and like, the annoying reputation stands for, like, it bothers me, which is why I don't like that song. I actually like the song, but it's just like the way it makes me feel because of the associations I have with it make me not listen to it much. Number 21 is the Albatross. I loved the song a lot when I first heard it, but it kind of just like really shot down in my rankings for some reason. I don't really know why. I guess it's just because other songs I like more now that I weren't giving as much of a chance before. And the song really feels like it would be something that's like on a Hunger Games soundtrack, which I personally love. Number 20, again, this also was way higher in my rankings like a couple months ago, is I Hate It Here. I really love the lyrics of this song, but again, it's just like I don't connect with it sonically as much as the others on this album that I connect with right now. Number 19 is But Daddy, I Love Him. Again, this song I do have a bit of a special connection with, but overall it's just, again, it drags on a little bit longer than I would like it to personally. Excuse me, I'm not cutting that out. That's so rude though. But again, I just like other songs better. It's not my favorite sonically, but I really like the I'd rather burn my whole life down than listen to one more second of all this bitching and moaning. I don't cater to all these vipers dressed in empath's clothing. Like, I like that, but there's just something about it, I don't know. When there's so many songs on this album, like, you're really just gonna have a moment with all of them, and then others are gonna take over, you know? And that I find that lots of others have taken over for that one. Number 18, I have The Bolter. Again, this one was also a lot higher up. Like, this middle section, like in like the early 20s, like, and then like the mid to late teens, all of these songs I kind of feel similarly about. It's just like I had like a pretty big moment with them, and then I kind of just like was like, eh. The Bolter is a song that I really liked at first, and then again just kind of dwindled off for me, but I do still really like it. Again, it's just like sonically there's like a lot of acoustic songs on this album, and I don't hate acoustics, but when I hear an acoustic song I prefer it to be like a slow, sad, like Phoebe Bridgers type acoustic. And that's just not what it's giving, so it's just like not my favorite like sonically, but I still like it. Yeah. Number 17, this one's actually an anomaly, an exception to the rule, if you will. This song I probably initially had a lot lower, but it's really grown on me, and that is Fortnite. When I first heard the song, I was like, uh-oh, I'm a little nervous for this album now. But it grew on me a lot, actually, and I wouldn't necessarily consider it one of my favorites. I mean, it's pretty much in like the middle of the pack here, but I do like it a lot, and it's definitely not a skip for me. Number 16, again, this one was also a lot higher up and sort of fell way down in my rankings, and that's I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Again, it's just something about the production. It's just like not really pleasing my ears currently. Yeah. Number 15, 1-5, we have Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus. I have very, like, mixed feelings about this song. So when I first heard it, I was like, holy shit, but then it's just like one of those songs where it's like kind of like forgettable in a sense, where it's like not like forgettable, but it's just like I don't really think about this song at all. Like, it's almost never stuck in my head. I'm just never really thinking about the song. When it comes on and I listen to it, I'm like, holy shit, this is a great song. But when it's not on and I'm not thinking about it, I'm like, eh. So that's why it's like in the middle of the list here. But the lyrics are amazing. Number 14, again, this one was a lot lower and shot up, so kind of like Fortnite, and that's I Look in People's Windows. I always really liked it lyrically, and I always will appreciate a record-breaking song, and that is the record that it is her shortest ever song that she's ever released. This song has like really shot up a lot for me recently, just because I'm just like, there's something about her vocal delivery where it's just, it sounds like very dreamy and like romantic in a weird way almost. I don't know. And it's just like, it sounds very like cutesy in a way. And I'm just like, and then the lyrics are like so simple but so good. Like, I feel like they really don't need to be anything more than they are. And that's why I have that there. And then number 13, this one was also, sorry, there's like an airplane outside. This one was also like a lot lower. Like, this was like bottom 5 at first. But I just like recently had like a big like fathoming like aha moment with this song, and that's Cassandra. I think it is amazing lyrically. Oh my god, sorry. Making these videos is like very hard on my throat. Like, it's very straining because I have to like, I don't know, I just have to put like a lot of tension in my throat. And so, I hope I'm not talking too loud, by the way. But with Cassandra, I found that, what was I gonna say? I don't know, when I first listened to it, I loved it, and then I just like kind of like, not like forgot about it, but I just didn't think about it. And then I like was randomly thinking about it, and I was like, wait, the song is so good, and I like played it on loop for like a whole day. And I love how it interpolates the piano of Mad Woman. I will be waiting for that mashup. I was actually supposed to go to the Era store in Miami and take a trip there for the Sunday show in October, but I had to sell my tickets because we couldn't afford any transportation or hotels. And I swear to God, if the surprise songs are gonna be better than what I got when I went to the Era store last year, I'm gonna be pissed. Anyways, number 12 is So Long London. Again, I also have like pretty mixed feelings about this song. Like, when I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking incredible. And when I'm not like thinking about it, I'm just like, who cares? You know? I definitely think it deserves its place as a track 5. Sorry guys, my hair is like actually pissing me off so bad. Because it looks so ugly right now. Anyways, but yeah, I don't really have much more to say about that song. She sang it last night at the Era store as a surprise song. Honestly, I did not like the live rendition of it that much. Anyways, moving on to number 11, we have Peter. Again, this is a song I don't think much about, but I do think about it a lot more than the other songs that I say that I don't think much about. And honestly, it's the bridge. That song is the bridge. I won't confess that I waited, but I let the lamp burn as a man masqueraded. I hoped you'd return with your feet on the ground. Tell me all that you learned, 'cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25, and the shelf life of those fantasies has expired. Lost to the lost boys chapter of your life. Forgive me, Peter, please know that I've tried to hold on to the days when you were mine. But the woman who sits by the window has turned out the light. I know this isn't a singing video, but I feel like you just really needed to hear any rendition of that bridge. Go listen to the actual song, don't listen to me sing. But yeah, that song like is the bridge to me, and for that, it's all the way up here. Alright, we're getting into the top 10, the top 10, the top 10, the top 10. Number 10, number 10, number 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 10. Number 10, number 10. We have The Prophecy. Again, I go through like phases with this song, but it's just so relatable. And devastating, and that's really all I have to say about that. Number 9, this one was also a lot lower and like really shot up in the rankings recently after the live performance. You guys all already know what I'm about to say. How Did It End? If you haven't seen the version of that from the Eras Tour, please go watch. I beg of you, go watch. The lyrics are amazing. It just feels so like frantic and like daunting almost in a way. Yeah, it's just a really good song. Okay, number 8. This is the marker I used to write down my list with, by the way. Number 8. I don't know if you can hear that. I hope that wasn't too loud. I'm so sorry. We have My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. When I was on my initial listen of this album, this song was the first one to stick out to me because the first 2 tracks, Fortnite and title track, just like really, I was like, uh-oh, I'm really scared that this album is not gonna be good. And when we got to track 3, I was like, okay, we are so back. We are so fucking back. My favorite part of this song is, 'cause I knew too much. There was danger in the heat of my talk. In the heat of my touch, he saw forever, so he smashed it up. I feel like I can just like perfectly picture her face. It's like almost giving me like the visual I see in my head when I listen to this song is like almost like a Melanie Martinez music video where she's like sitting on the floor playing with like toys, and then she like takes like a really big hammer and is like in that smile that she does, and she's like, he saw forever, so he smashed it up, and she's like smashing the toy, like holding. That's just like the vision I have in my head when I hear the songs. So for that, I'm just like for me, that part of the song like is the song. Like when I listen to the song, I'm like, that's like the part. That's not the only part. Like there's also, there was a litany of reasons why we couldn't play for keeps this time. I know I'm just repeating myself. There's just really good melodies in that song. Really good melodies. Okay, and number 7, we have Down Bad. This song I was not too sure about at first, but like just the opening sounds, so good. Lyrically, it's not my favorite. I really like that the whole song is like being expressed like via the alien abduction metaphor. And yeah, it's just the production on that one is honestly like what does it for me. It's just top tier production. All right, number 6 is I'm Gonna Get You Back. All one word. I'm Gonna Get You Back. I don't really know how much of an impression this left on me the first time I heard it, but it's one that I find myself re-listening to the most. It's just so catchy. It's like, oh my god, the best part is but still wanna play the game, not like but she does like a sigh, like a, I can't go up that high while I'm whispering, but she does like a note, and it's just like so good, like the pause, and then the I can't do it. If you know the song, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's like a sexy song, it's a fun song, it's a playful song, it's a bop. And yeah, I just find myself listening to that one a lot. Number 5, we're in the top 5 now. Top 5. We have, let me sit back over this. I've been leaning against my bed. Number 5 is So High School. Aaron Dessner, you did the damn thing. Thank you, Aaron Dessner, for that guitar. I'm like, this is literally everything that has been fucking missing from the world. Is that oh my god, that song literally feels like a late 90s, early 2000s, like teen rom-com coming of age movie, and it's just like everything. That song makes me cry like every fucking time I hear it. That song actually makes me cry all the time because I'm just like, she's so happy, like it has a very confusing song structure too, which is fun. I like unique song structures when it's done well, and where you don't get lost in the song. You can still like follow along with it. But yeah, I love So High School. Number 4 is gonna shock you all. If you haven't picked up that I haven't mentioned this song already, you're gonna be like, how the fuck is this in your top 4? And I don't know. Number 4 is Florida, featuring Florence and the Machine. Listen, I have no idea how it got up here, other than the fact that I think this is like one of my most listened to songs on this album. It's just like I was listening to it in the shower one morning, and Florence's vocals just like struck me. It just like completely caught me off guard, and I literally started crying in the shower listening to the song, and then I just was playing it on loop. And honestly, the replay value of this song is insane. It gets better and better. The shout out to Ethel Kane, if you know, you know. That was a terrible wink, I'm so sorry. The way Florence says, I got some regrets, so I'll bury them in Florida, where she goes, Florida. I like the way she does that note. I got some regrets, so I'll bury them in Florida. I don't know, it's just, the vocals are so good. The melodies. A hurricane was my name when it came. I got drunk and I dared till you washed me away. Barricaded in the bathroom with a bottle of wine. Well, me and my ghost, we had a hell of a time. Yes, I'm haunted, but I'm feeling just fine. I'm not gonna keep singing that song, but like, God, I love that song so much. It's so good. Yeah, I am an unapologetic Florida stan, and they literally just played it live with full production for the first time last night at the Eras Tour in London, and I wasn't there, and I feel like I just need to, it should have been me. The crowd didn't know the song. They didn't know the words. I know all the words to that song. Anyways, we're into the top 3 now. Top 3. You probably know what songs all of these are. Number 3 is Guilty as Sin. Honestly, when this song first came out, well, when the album first came out, I should say, it leaked a couple days prior to its release. So I saw people were talking on Twitter like, there's a song about and I was like, pardon me? And honestly, when I first heard this song, I was just like, not my favorite, because I just couldn't get over the lyrics. I was just like, but the replay value is insane. And also, there's a part of me that's like a bit contrarian, and it's like, that was like the fan favorite when the album first came out, and I was like, whatever, like, it's not even the best one on that album. It honestly is one of the best ones on that album, and it's an amazing song. I listen to it like all the time. Literally does not get old. The melodies, just the production, everything about that song is great. Number 2 is probably not what you think it's gonna be, if you know what's left. Number 2, I have The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. This song is flawless. Literally 10 out of 10. No notes. The way she starts it with, I was like, oh shit, where are we going? And then that bridge / outro, perfection. I don't even need to say anything else. Like, if you guys know that song, you know it's perfect. And finally, number 1, Fresh Out the Slammer. The first time I heard the song, I was like, this is the one. This is the one for me. This was actually also the song that I claimed before the album came out, like from the track list. I was like, this is my song. I was right. Also, again, like I said, I'm contrarian. This is not the fan favorite. People don't really care for the song. It's my favorite. It's so good. When she says camera flashes, welcome bashes, I just immediately, my mind goes to that pop walk that she did the week after the breakup was announced. God, what a good song. The melody, the vocals, the lyrics, perfection. Anyways, this video has gone on more than long enough. Less than a minute for every song though, on average, which is good. But yeah, I'm not gonna do too much of an outro. Just let me know what you think about my opinions. Let me know your opinions down below, and I'll see you in the next one.